Welcome to an analysis of strategy in everybody's least favourite ranked mode, Clam Blitz. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and dislike if you didn't. If you comment, I will respond, because I am a tiny YouTuber. Also remember to remind yourself that we all die eventually, there is no point to life, and every action you make is futile compared to the grand scale of the universe. Where was I again? Oh, Clam Blitz. Yeah, I hate Clam Blitz. Let's talk about how to make it less painful. Clam Blitz is a game mode in which you have to collect clams which are scattered around the map, and throw them at a basket located near the enemy spawn. It sucks, because it's bad to play in solo queue. This is because it requires a lot of team coordination to bring a power clam to the basket, and to defend your own basket. It's like a pancake. Pancakes are tasty when you're alone, but even better with friends. Let's start with some offensive tips. The most important ingredient in a tasty push pancake in Clam Blitz is not throwing in a power clam, any speedy ink brush can do that, but keeping map control near the basket and continuing to throw in clams. And you can't do that by yourself. You need your team. So, the most important strategy in Clam Blitz is to pay attention to your teammates. It's like forgetting all the other ingredients and going with only sugar in your pancake if you forget about them. And I'm partially just saying this in a futile attempt to try and get my teammates to pay attention to me the same as I do to them. Check the map to see how many clams somebody has if they are by the basket, and saying this way, because if they have enough clams, you can jump to them and throw a few clams at them so they can get a power clam and throw it in, like flipping the pancake. Okay, it's nothing like flipping the pancake, I suck at this. When the enemy team is wiped, some people should collect clams whilst others rush to the enemy basket. Not just all rush to the basket with no clams and kinda mill around until the enemy respawns and kills you all only to counterpush and win the match. Just like when you accidentally drop your pancake on the floor. When throwing in clams, don't just blindly throw them in unless you're guaranteed to die within the next 3 seconds because you're surrounded by enemies. Dodge and weave at the same time as throwing them in order to maintain map control and not perish. It's like how you measure the ingredients of the pancakes instead of just putting random amounts of all the ingredients you're meant to have. And now, some defensive tips. Remember to jump to the basket, or spawn, when your basket is open, because that lone splatling will not suddenly go all
"You should have gone for the head"
and kill all the enemies. I know it feels like a bad move to give up all of your centre map presence to go defend the basket, but it is a necessary move, because if you don't, the enemy will maintain control near the basket. And remember how I said control near the enemy basket is the most important ingredient of a push pancake? It applies to enemies too. They'll just throw and throw and throw clams into the basket until there are no more clams left in the ocean. Like when the pancake is cooking and you just leave it to burn? If the enemy team has a power clam, your team will not defend for you. I'm sorry, they just won't. They might not even have brains. After all, pancakes don't have brains. So you have to do it for them. Like how pancakes are cooked by one person, but enjoyed by all. And you cook them. So way more work for the same amount of pancakes. Meh, no matter how many wins you get, Clam Blitz still just sucks. Oh, and by the way, my autocorrect has now decided that every noun I might want to type is going to be pancakes, and is furiously suggesting that. Like when you make pancakes and everybody suddenly decides that this is going to be a regular thing, when actually it was just one-off. Back to the actual tips. Don't jump into the fray when defending, unless you're the shortest of short-range weapons. Examples, Tri-Slosher, Lunar Blaster, Carbon Roller, etc. Because if you die, then they will keep throwing clams in until you respawn, which in case you haven't noticed, is bad. Like burnt pancakes. Even with weapons like Splattershot, that are on the longer end of short range, should refrain from jumping down from the safe high ground locations, which the defending team has present on almost all maps, because it will get you killed, and then you will lose. Even if you're mostly just providing suppressing fire and turfing from above, it's more useful than being dead, right? Even a bad pancake is better than no pancake. And now for various ways of rushing the basket. Number 1. The super jump. A non-power clam holding teammate sneaks their way to the basket and spams this way for 1,000,000 years before their brainless power clam holding teammate finally realizes you can jump from a power clam, ends their stupid super jump celibacy or whatever, and jumps over to score. It's the pancake flip. Number 2, the ink brush. A lone ink brush speeds their way over to the basket with a power clam at a speed not comprehensible by the human brain. They then score and speed off equally fast. This is a bad kind, because it often lends itself to only scoring the power clam and no more clams, like when you eat pancakes alone. Number 3, the curling bomb. Similar to the ink brush, but using curling bombs instead. Frequently used by splooshamatics. It's a tool. Like honey on your pancakes, it's a nice thing to have just in case, but there are better toppings. Number 4, the proper pancake. With lemon and sugar and cooked perfectly, this is a masterclass in pancakes. It's a whole team push where enemies are picked off until the defense is weak. The bakers spy an opening, and the rush occurs, swimming forwards until every last clam of the pushing team is scored. This is a push that will be reminisced about in the next game, where you have brainless teammates and all you will get is ink brush and curling bomb pushes by yourself, and if you don't have an ink brush or curling bomb weapon, then you just suffer forever. Number pancake. Pancake, 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 pancake. Pancake, pancake. Okay, I think that's probably enough pancake. How did this change from me writing a normal script into me writing the word pancake over and over again? I do not know. I guess it's just one of the great mysteries of the universe, along with why do Clash Blasters exist, and god damn it, how did that Clash Blaster kill me? I was way out of their damn range. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.